Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I'm watching, well, the very last Lucky Star content that I'm gonna do, the OVA. It's quite a bit longer than most OVAs, so this is gonna be a longer episode, longer reaction. Uh, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more Lucky Star, but at the same time, kind of sad that there's all that there's gonna be. At least until I decide to read the manga at some point, which I probably am. I always want to read the source of whatever I watch. Whether I get to it or not is another matter entirely, but my intentions are there. But yeah, let's get started. Oh, it's her. Nice. That's a nice image to wake up to. I guess the dog has an old lady voice too. This is already starting off very differently from the rest of the the rest of the show. Feels almost movie-like by comparison, showing everyone's daily morning routines. She makes cookies in the morning. I guess OVAs were treated a little more specially at this point in, anime history. Today they're just another episode that usually have worse content than the main series, or just completely irrelevant. Yesterday. Alright, so I guess that was the previous day, not the morning. Maybe she just put the cookies in the bag this morning, even though she made it last night. Reminds me of that dog in Watamote. Yep, that's my dog in a nutshell. She just takes the food somewhere else to eat it. Or okay, mine just eats it in a private place. You were just passing by. I don't see how the dog would be able to bury it. Maybe she did bother, but the cell phone is gone. There she is, best character. I think she's my least favorite, to be honest. I just really don't like her voice. But screaming that is does not it does not fit in the series. It's another series. Okay, never mind. I don't think it's a reference. It might just be a coincidence. You know, yelling, I'm in despair. Seems they washed her already. So is this whole OVA going to have something to do with just the dog? Just the dog's experience of all the characters? Seems the dog's just old, just like mine. That's a very cute song there. I wish the rest of the dogs in the house were uh, quiet. They're not. Your turn. Maybe she detects the rottenness from you. uh, gonna go bury it again. I don't have a big. Actually, I showed my dog in another video. I don't know if it was a Lucky Star one, uh, but my dog is not big. Seems the mom is also as soft spoken as the daughter. She's dirty again. I bet that's annoying. Ah, that's why. God damn it, Kanata, why do you wear such loose shirts? I'm surprised they're playing with her. I mean, I know the teacher did regularly, but I mean like uh the sisters, I don't think would ever play the game regularly enough to be able to play in the same dungeon. Have you guys ever played the game Kingdoms of Amalur? I think it was called. It was a pretty great game, but it was originally supposed to be an MMO, and it would have been a really good one if they had managed it. But it was scaled down to a single player game, and it had a whole bunch of lore and stuff. But yeah, that project kind of failed. Though of course, I prefer single player experiences. So I guess that was good for me that I got to experience it single player instead of, having to play an MMO to play it. I feel a lot of this MMO stuff is going to go over my head because I mean I have played MMOs, but the actual M part of MMOs, two of the M's, massively multiplayer part, I kind of didn't partake in because I just liked doing things by myself. I think the MMO that I got the furthest in was Terra, and my character was like level 40 something, so not near to the end game content. There was also World of Warcraft, but I played that on private servers that had like times 15 uh like leveling. So I got to like just breeze past through every area. I think it also had like increased drop rates. So you never had to farm anything. You just automatically got the best thing of whatever you wanted. It was just a random guy posing. What's going on in the back? Oh, someone was just killed. Yeah, wikis are a big thing now. I don't think wikis were a thing back then. It's probably just like forums and stuff that posted that stuff, or maybe just like actual news, you know, game sites. So whose screen are we looking at? It says level 15, so it's probably one of the sisters. But I think I missed that. Oh wait, I see Nanacon. So there's the teacher's view. Why is she level 15? Hasn't she? Maybe she made a new character just to play with everyone. They probably just started with new characters. Why would you're reading the newspaper? Are you really? Also, how? She's wearing that awesome outfit again. That was fairly obvious from her description there. Also, what? Things aren't making sense anymore. Is Kagami dreaming right now? Does she fall asleep reading the newspaper? I mean, I know there's supernatural stuff already, but Kanata doesn't know it. She's probably dreaming like as a result of like she's dreaming this as a result of her not going with her family. So I guess she put the house back. Let's see, what does dressed up look like here? Of course. Yeah, that flick of the wand seemed pretty tiring. Well, not bad. I mean, she wears that all the time. Don't call it cosplay. Oh, hello. Eh, I prefer the Reen outfit. Uh-oh. I guess she's Miku now, forever. I wouldn't have minded a couple more transformations. So this is the dance hall? I guess fighting is a kind of dance. Um, um, can I participate? So where's her family? And what will happen to your clothes? Oh, the house. I was wondering if the house is placed back. I don't think you taped that right. I guess just the wheels disappear. The locations of the things just remain where they are. I guess that street just turned one way. I mean, technically, right now it's before 12 as well. You got Lots of hours. You got an entire 24 hours to go before midnight again. Uh, but yeah, that went exactly how I thought it would. I feel that probably fueled a lot of art and stories, sadly. God, why do I love her so much? I love every time she appears. I don't know. That's not as strong as the power of the Fang. Those usually don't go how you want I was always really bad at this. I feel Kanata's probably trying to turn this into a volleyball anime or something. Also, in my school, whenever we played stuff like this, most of the people would barely be trying, to be honest. That actually happened to me once in elementary school. Good thing you don't really have a nose. Aw. Well, that made me feel really bad. I don't know, like seeing her cry. When she started crying, I had an overwhelming urge to hug her. Also, once again, it's good that she doesn't have a nose, or that, wouldn't have been good for the nose. What was that face? Kanata, why are you so athletic? Why does everyone have that? Oh god, I hate hearing that. That voice does not fit like anyone who it usually comes out of. Kanata was on your team though. She's like the main character. How did you lie on your back when you had that backpack on? I've had that same urge during hiking outings, and one time it resulted in seeing some things that I would rather have not seen. Let's just say people like secluded areas. Those are really plain, but something is something. Well, yeah, there's no chance of starvation right now. The power of math. You wouldn't anyway. Also, the food, any food, goes further for Kanata because she's smaller. Oh god, now I'm thinking about something that I wish I really didn't. I really wish I could forget Grisaya, but now I'm thinking about it, and it's just awful. God, Grisaya, why did you ruin things? Hey, it's from that one song in Monogatari, and only from that. Again. And again, how could she do that with her backpack? Can't someone just like climb a tree and then look in all directions? Just in case you're going in the opposite direction of civilization? Does the quality of the scary stories or the length of them matter? Because if you just have to tell 100 and then the ghost will appear, you could test it out just by saying like a bunch of like one sentence scary stories. Like one time a guy went into the bushes and saw a dead body. The end. They were so worried that her fangs switched directions really quickly right now. Yeah, they almost starved. Oh, I just bought some curry blocks, so I'm gonna make curry tomorrow probably. Oh shoot, we didn't get rice. So who was she telling this to? Oh, her mom. Nichijou really likes this like fisheye effect. You're smudging your glasses right now. Oh, that was probably like a sign or something. Also, that doesn't really look like metal. It kind of looks like wait, how are you petting that? There's no opening. Is there? I don't know how that cage works. Feel those are references to something that I don't know. I am. Oh God. Um, I'm curious about the presentation of this part. Like story wise, they're just visiting a pet store. You know, I have no idea. Oh no, we're gonna get some more of his singing. I've kind of had enough of that for a lifetime. Oh, the the bookstore owner is back. She even has her beauty mark on her face there. on her character. Please, I need someone to translate that someday in the subtitles. I wonder if anyone still wants to bother subtitling this. Should notice that earlier. I guess the part was too short to warrant subtitles. Oh wow. I appreciate this a lot more, to be honest. I want to see what she look like. Is her expression going to change when she's doing the other voice? Oh no, he's going to sing again, isn't he? I like the Chunibyo gloves. And it paid off. Is that her actual voice then? Because I'm not hearing her switch over to like the gruffer. Yeah, I think so. Well, not right now. It's not. You're kind of animated. You're pretty cute, but I wouldn't say super idol, I guess. I wonder if it would have been better if they like set up, a green screen uh instead of just being outside. It looks pretty overcast. Oh no, now he's gonna sing. Oh, So I wonder if that's his hair, if he's just wearing a wig. Seems refreshing. I mean, it's apparently a hot day out, based on what she said. Well, that answers my question. I mean, you did for a little while. How did it even happen? How did you get water in there? I don't. I guess it was somewhat, but it was, I don't know. All right, well, that was a way to end the series. You know, this entire OVA was basically like a regular episode, but stretched out. Like every single little segment, they were still all separate segments, but like they were all much longer, so it kind of felt like they were more complete. Like instead of feeling like little snippets of a story, it was kind of like a mini story in itself, which is kind of interesting. I like that quite a bit. And the live action, what was it called? Lucky Channel parts. Uh, well, part because they've only done that once. I was hoping Akira would do her like delinquent-ish voice because I quite like that. But she didn't get to do it. She kind of switched between like a really chipper like idol version she usually does and a more kind of like naturally speaking um maybe the real voice actress's voice. I don't know. And then switched back to the chipper one. Um yeah, quite enjoyable. I imagine like I mentioned before, because of Kagami's line there when she woke up, a lot of people are did pick up on that and run with it in ways that I probably wouldn't appreciate. But I mean, at the same time, I could see where Kagami is coming from with what she said, not particularly the reason why she said it, because the reason why she said it has nothing to do with why people would ship them. I mean, that was the joke in the first place. Like, she was being forced to say that in the dream and then said it in real life, and people misunderstood her. But at the same time, why would Dream Kanata even suggest that? uh, maybe she was playing too many visual novels. But yeah, pretty fun series. I think I mentioned before that I was going to rate the the series and this OVA separately because they're probably separate in my anime list. And you know what? Considering that this OVA is basically the exact same thing as an episode from the show, just longer, there's no particularly like big advantage from one over the other. It's just that there's more content in the OVA compared to a regular episode, but the quality remained the same in my opinion. So I'll probably rate it about the same. I'm thinking, 7, 8 range. Because yeah, it was quite enjoyable. There was nothing to complain about it, but at the same time, there was nothing like, oh my god, this is amazing or anything. I don't think I'm going to take into account the kind of cultural impact that this show had because of the content that it has, because it's focused on otaku culture, and I'm pretty sure that not much entertainment did that at the time. Not many anime kind of took the otaku culture and displayed it in a very relatable and fun and cute way like this. So I'm sure at the time it was like, wow, this is really fun and new and stuff like that. But most things these days, like even regular like isekai things, the protagonists themselves are usually otaku themselves, which means they do all these kinds of references just as a part of just regular dialogue. So not a lot of old stuff used to have that, but now it's pretty common. So I'm not going to take that into account. But I feel like if I did watch this and I was an otaku at the time, I would have rated it higher because of that. So, yeah. With that said, I am really glad I watched the series because I feel it like as something to watch. I feel it was kind of like a, how do you put it? I forgot what it's called when you required reading, sort of, for anime in general, but watching. So I'm glad I finally got this out of the way. Anything that ever references this, I will understand now. So I'm happy about that. I'm always glad to have a little more of an expansion of my anime lexicon. So now that's been accomplished, especially when it's one as influential as this one. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.